Perfect. Perfect. Okay. So, each one is in a different country, guys.
Oh,
hello, hello from Portugal.
hello, Sophia.
This looks like the song contest, right?
It is, it is.
We're giving points. Good to see you all.
How is the weather there?
Great, I've been in the beach yesterday. Yay! But I was working the whole summer, so.
How's in Lincoln?
It's cold, and everyone is thinking about Portugal.
Of course, the best. So good to see you. And the students, so many.
Yeah.
Very good, very good. Hi, guys.
Hi. So, excellent. Joaquin, do you want to start with the presentation?
Yeah.
Yeah?
They can present.
But I think exactly, I would start yourself. You have to say, why are you here, guys? Why is somebody from Ankara, Salah, here in the darkness?
Yes, I'm hiding, trying to escape.
You in jail?
No, not yet.
No, please.
Most probably you will lead me there, but I'm here for this fun, for this risk, having the possibilities of joining these activities and having the possibility to acquire knowledge by myself, learning and teaching, exchanging the expertise, meeting these great people, sometimes online, sometimes face to face, if there is a possibility, and having the cross countries, continents collaboration.
Fantastic.
Well, if I can say, Javier, so you are questioning, UOU. And I was, that was a panicky moment for me. I thought the world without UOU. So that's why I'm here.
Yeah. Yeah, I am here for fresh air in education, and I believe actually in UOU. I was not in UOU recently, and I thought it is miserable life without really UOU, so I have to join again. So Javier allowed me to have a workshop, which I am quite happy to meet students and share my fascination to architecture. I also invited today Ani Morat from our university, which maybe this semester Ani will not teach, but I just wanted to show her what UOU is, and maybe next semester we can do something together. So,
welcome.
So Ani is from Lincoln as well.
Welcome, Ani.
Thank you.
I'm here with Sarah, and the reason I love UOU is just to see people who actually have sun in their lives. Living in England, this is not sun. This is just reflection of raindrops. But also just having the possibility to discuss with people from all over the world about different ideas, how we can apply, particularly my interest, technologies in different ways, and have really exciting conversations about innovation.
Excellent.
My turn. No, Sarah. Sarah,
Hi.
say yeah.
Hello. Sorry, I was having trouble with joining you. Yeah, I've had the opportunity to be involved with UOU for a few years now, and it's always amazing. It just expands the possibilities, and the opportunity to work with people from different cultures, different nations is just quite incredible. And our students are always really thrilled to be involved. and they see it as a real highlight of the year. So it's lovely to be here again. And also it gives the opportunity for us to collaborate so much, which just seems to be so important for education. And I always learn so much from our students. It's fantastic.
Well, if I may join Doina, perception, we need to help Javier and Joaquin to keep their sanity and don't write things like those that have written. Never again, please. This is too good. Luna, yay, good to see you.
Hi, hello.
Where are you, Luna?
Where I am at Umeå School of Architecture. Hi, everyone.
Where is that place in the world?
It's in the north of Sweden, so almost in Lapland. I think you should have one of our students in your class from UMA.
Yay,
Awesome.
nice.
Hey.
She doesn't go back anymore.
It's very good.
Yes. So, excellent. So, Joaquin, thank you for being here, all of you, and thank you for your so positive conviction, because today is the first day here in Alicante, and the students still they have the right to change groups. So, let's see, after your support, how we do. But Joaquin is going to make summarize a presentation of the UOU course, the dynamic, how it works. And Alberto Lage from Porto will make the presentation of the first workshop, although he's a pilgrim now in Santiago de Compostela. So let's see if he, how he appears here. Wait a second. There you go.
Okay, then something that happened, no, when we are talking in that way, no, there are so many teachers here, you can see from different backgrounds, but there is something that happened with this image, no, you can see here the teachers in a meeting with the students, in that the platform, no, of working is a democratic platform. There is no one in this picture bigger than the others. And that's for us the main concept of what we are going to do. No? There is no one that is going to tell something bigger or something hard or something better than the others. No? It's a democratic platform. We are going here because we love architecture, and we are going to discuss about that. No? That's the idea of this platform. No? We are going to discuss a lot of people with a lot of backgrounds different about something that is architecture. No? But thanks to Sofia, last year happened something that was amazing, because we were not only faces talking, not only faces, were classrooms. In this picture, if you look at it carefully, you can see a class in Évora. You could see a class in Sevilla, no? Teachers and students. You can see a class in Umeå. You can see a class in Ankara. You can see a class in Alicante discussing about architecture, about a project.
One bed.
Eh?
The corner down and one bedroom.
Yeah, and one sleeping. Nicola from Czech Republic. very famous. And that's what happened, no? Then there are, now you can be involved not only with people, with institution, with classroom, no? This was a fantastic workshop. Sophia, if you want to say something, because was your workshop.
Well, I think it was amazing. One thing that I didn't mention before is that this possibility of having an Erasmus without actually having to move, expend money, and have an impact on the environment by traveling. We can be inside the other ones, the other teachers, the other colleagues' classrooms, and work together, talk together, and develop ideas together. And I think this is the most amazing thing. And perhaps this was the moment, as you mentioned, that more classrooms were working. We'll never forget that guy in the bed, of course. It meant that he had been working the whole night and he couldn't reach the classroom. That's what it meant, I'm sure. And it's incredible how we can not only having this mix of nationalities, cultures, and architectural ways of doing it, but also and I need to mention this, Évora and Sevilla, we work with first-year students. And it's it has a great impact for you, who are the older students, to work with the younger students. I think it's an incredible work that you can do with the younger and the oldest. So you teach them whatever you know, but they teach you a lot too. So it's amazing. And thank you again for this possibility of doing this.
And something that happened now, you are preparing, no, in Évora, a big exhibition with that work with the University of Ankara, Alicante, Sevilla, and George, no? It's something that happened, no? You have the possibility that your projects be exhibited in Évora, but not only this, no?
It's the second time. The workshop we did last year, we had an exhibition too about the results of the workshop, our workshop, with the rector and everybody. And one of the students from Alicante came to the exhibition. And now we're going to have this exhibition on the 19th of September. You're all welcome to come. Javier and Joaquin have sent me the posters from the results. And we are organizing it, and we're most happy to have you all here to disseminate the work we do in UOU.
Yeah, it happened, and I want to, this is something, I am not a person that cries, and Javier, I think, happened the same, but we were working in a project about refugees and to build refugees, no? But was an architectural project. But at the same time, we were working with the University of Wrocław, with Jersey. But at the same time happened that the Ukrainian came to Poland as refugees. And we were in the class and the teacher was showing us what is the university has changed and was building something in the interior of a big market, and he was showing that, and we have the possibility to be part of the design or to say or to discuss about what happened. Then nowadays, every summer, we have this, is 2 online seminar of design, and then we go to Wrocław and we build that in real life. And this is in Wrocław, this is an image of this year in Wrocław, not to build our design, no? It's something that happened because when we are involved in that way, there is something that happened that we are in real life, no? It happened also with the Ankara workshop, no? Salah, could you tell something? Because what's happening, no? The earthquake of Ankara, at the same time we were working in the workshop.
Yeah, Joaquin, thank you. Sorry, I was on the phone because today also is the first day of the school and I'm hiding, escaping from all the questions for choosing courses managing. It was a great opportunity, yes, in the workshop. Even we had an agreement having a little fund for the students participating in BIP, which is a blended intensive program exchange, part of the Erasmus for the short workshops like this. And me and 10 of our students had the opportunity to enjoy a great experience, learn a lot, meeting the other colleagues face to face in Poland, in Wrocław. I think Jerzy is not here. Thanks to him also for giving this opportunity. And I hope that next cycle will be there all again.
And something that we realize, no, when we are working online, there are some experience that go beyond that. And that happened last year. We realized that that's why there's a festival every 2 weeks. No, this is the festival that we did last year in Las Cigarreras. No, why? Because the presentiality must be very hard. No, you are going to discuss with some students through internet, through Zoom, with online platforms. You are going to design through that kind of platforms, but there is every 2 weeks, 1 week that we have a presential experience, but very powerful. It happened last year in the Architectural Association. It's the one I told you that we start with the first workshop, but we had one in Las Cigarreras, one in a rooftop with a concert, another one, no? Every 2 weeks, there is one of a presential experience, no? That happened in Las Cigarreras, no? You presenting that project, no? Something that we did in Tabarca, no? Last year. No? Or this is the one I was talking before, no? It was in the Architectural Association, and then we went to discuss about the green cities, about the transformation of the cities into sustainable spaces, going with a tree on a platform, on a cart, and then moving through the city, cutting the traffic jam. Or we went again to Las Cigarreras to draw a picnic with chalks. No? Why? Before you were in the city of Alicante drawing the urbanism, not directly with our hands and chalks, no? The way we think the city. And I think that's all, no? We have presented what more or less is our way of thinking, no? This democratic way of talking about architecture, trying to share ideas, trying to work together, trying to learn from each other. No? That's very important, trying to learn from each other. I totally agree with Salah. We are here learning. No? That's very important. We are here learning, not only you, all together. No? And I think that's all. Yeah, and
I can say here this. Oh, Alberto is there already. We have nothing. We have 10 minutes. I'm going to share, and then we just to tell them the. Okay, and then you can go through them.
No, and this is our proposal for this semester. No, there are several workshops. There is an agenda. This is the agenda. No, 2 weeks working, 1 festival. 2 weeks working, 1 festival. For us, I was telling you before, the most exciting part of the semester is that you decide the workshop that you want to do. No? In the first workshop, Alberto is going to present in 5 minutes, no? the first workshop because we start working by now. No, we have this, and we start working with the presentation after the presentation of Alberto. But in 3 weeks, you can select 3 different workshops. That's first one. Second one. And third one. You can say, Sarah and Salah, something about what you are going to work with.
Yeah, would you like us to do that now? Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah, we have 1 minute, no?
1 minute, okay. I've got something I just got to share because Ed sent it to me, and oh, I might not be able to do that. Okay, we'll just introduce it, but he's been doing some fantastic work with AI and video, which I wanted to show an example of because I was really impressed when he sent it to me. So what we're doing today is this workshop is embodied landscapes. So we want to explore the potential of emerging technologies to reconnect us with our world and its non-human inhabitants. And we're going to critically engage with newer AI tools within this process. So much is said about growing disconnection with the natural world and how we don't protect the things we don't know, and then how we're increasingly retreating further into virtual digital worlds, and such technologies are seen perhaps as aggravating this understanding of our embodiment with the world and causing more problems with it. So technology really, it's just a tool that fulfills the aim we set it. So what we're going to do is look at a reboot. We're going to change the ambitions for our emerging digital technologies to one of reconnection and immersion, asking it to really enhance embodiment and connection with the world we live in. And so during the workshop, we're going to investigate mixed reality and how augmented reality in particular might further our understanding of ourselves and our interrelationship with the world we are embedded within and our non-human co-inhabitants. So we're going to look at the capabilities of AI to assist us in this and identify critical methodologies to work with those tools. We're joined by Edward, who's here, wave and say hi, Karina Rodriguez Escobar, who's an expert in augmented reality. She's a computing lecturer. Marcus Winter, he's also a computing lecturer at Brighton, an expert in AI. And then Edward, who joins us from Kingston University, and he's been exploring the potential for AI within architectural representation for a few years and doing some fantastic work with that. So what we're going to do is, during the short workshop, evolve these proposals about reconnection, immersion, and regrounding. And if you want to see any examples, which I was hoping to show, but inept at technology, given what we're doing, this is ridiculous. But anyway, if you want to see any examples, look at the last issue of the UOU journal. In the Atlas section, we've got a few examples of work. Or maybe Edward, do you want to add something to look at? We've also got a website you can look at.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay.
And Salah?
Hi again. So with the resilience, it is our third time. I think, yes, it is the third year after the pandemic and the big wave of the social distancing. And here in Turkey, we are talking about the possibility of the rural resilience, the rural areas and suburban areas. Usually every year we have a theme. The first year we were talking about the housing and its distribution. The second year we were talking more about the structural systems and their traditional way in construction and building and how it affects the lifestyle of the people in these rural areas. And now in this year in Turkey, trying to have already the plans of the development of these rural areas, since almost 58% of the population of Turkey lives in villages, small towns, small cities, with the infrastructure being constructed related the railways, the highways, train stations, and so on. We have a program, is a real competition for design in Turkey for 3 rail stations and bus terminals in small towns, but for high-speed train. And we are trying to, this year, with the studio. The workshop is part of our studio, which is called Commute, for the community transportation and connection, the connectivity, to try to have a balanced development by protecting the identity and the life equality of these people, enhancing it in a better way by designing something suitable for the region and enhance the resilience of the area, especially because we are a seismic region, and you have seen last year also the earthquake in Turkey and what happened. So structurally, again, we are focusing on designing structural resilience system, which enables to produce architectural forms and functions which are stable, safe, and functional.
For me is, I was listening, no, both of you, no, you are in 3 weeks, and the students have a great challenge, no, to select what they want to be involved, no? For me, it's crazy, no? I want to be involved in both, no? But the students have to decide, no? It's the most exciting thing of the semester, no? But something that happened, they are going to be working in one of them, but we are working here, no? We can share what's going on in one, what's going on in the other, no? And I think it's the most exciting part, no? Marcin is going to rule another workshop. The third, you want to say some words, Marcin?
Yes, thank you. So this year I'm always interested for a role of architects to look from different perspectives. So last workshops, we were looking from perspective of a woman who are giving a birth. And today we are thinking from perspective of a child. And I think there is so much, it is not only the topic, but way how we will look at this, because I am very much into fast design, different types of design, different methods of for architects to look on a problem. So as a general method of the workshop, but in terms of topic, I think it is amazing topic to look from perspective, because from perspective of child. From perspective of child, there is quite a lot of things. The global research is telling us there is a significant drop of activities. A lot of children are physical activities, sitting at home and not going outside. How to create a place that people who do not have a children could meet with a parent who have a children. There is a quite interesting problem there. There is quite a lot of problems with play. What is a game? What is a play? Game could be even for adult interesting aspect. And what is, so we are thinking about walking through different places, different cities where you are looking from perspective of children and maybe looking at different aspects of design. There are something which I have in mind, but it is open for you to challenge the architecture, which is usually designed for adults, by architects, for architects, how to look at this from child perspective. I can talk for 3 hours, but I will stop here.
Thank you, Marcin. Then you have an idea what we are going to develop in the semester. Yeah, Javier.
Yes, because of course the students must be thinking now, great, these Spanish teachers, they have great friends and teachers, but what about them, no? What they do here? We offer as well a workshop, it's called Stories of Houses, and basically the theme is that we analyze very referential houses that you know, they are considered modern houses, but has an ingredient, not only being good architecture done by good architects, it has to be a special relationship between the architect and the client. So the architect built the life of the client. I mean, there are houses, there are homes that you only understand them, understanding the life of the client. They were built, we wrote about them, we will analyze them, but all of them, they have 30 years by now. Then what has happened in the last 30 years? All of you will have to imagine, to invent the life of the client. What happened? The client died, the client got divorced, got married, well, started collecting, whatever. And then to make an adjustment to the house. No? It's like the need of architects who cannot work alone without having, in this case, this relationship. So these are the series of workshops. There are some more than the directors they couldn't attend today, but we start today with one, and here we have Alberto Lache from Porto. And Alberto, please, your presentation is the introduction to the...
Exactly, for the next 3 weeks.
Exactly,
And
and then you will come, and you will come.
And I will be there in on the 3rd week. I will be there 1 week with all of you in Alicante to the Paella Fiesta.
Please.
So I will, let me prepare the presentation. Moment, okay. Let me see this. Oops, okay. No, I'm not reaching the connection. Okay. Let me see if I can. It's blocking.
Always the rhythm of the workshops are the same. When one finishes,
I'm going to be out of the WebEx and turn again because there is a problems of connection here.
Go for it.
Okay.
Yep.
That's
May I take the opportunity to make a question?
Please.
How many are you guys there in the room? Are you 20, 30? Around?
Yes. We must be 35.
Wow, amazing. And countries from Europe, raise your hand. Yeah, out of Europe. Ah, all European guys. Okay, let's go.
No. There is somebody from New Zealand, no?
Yeah?
And there are from Venezuela as well, I heard.
Ah, there's a girl. Great, good.
Brazil is in
They were shy. It's okay. Okay, great. Great work. Great group to work with. Nice.
Okay. Alberto, we cannot hear you. The microphone is supposed to.
With problems in sharing now.
Really? Yeah.
Open preferences. Okay.
There is something down in the middle called share, right?
Yes, here. But the problem is it's opening the preferences of the system.
Oh my God.
And I don't know why.
But you can explain without images.
Yes, I can explain. So I will go without image, but in the next class I will explain better because it will be more complicated. Okay.
Yep.
So have you heard about building the 18? Let me try again. Try again one more time. See what okay.
can send by mail and we open here.
It's gone.
No, something, no, the function of the semester, we end in 3 weeks. And at the end of the presentation, we present the project in the festival, and in the festival, the teacher presents the next work. That's why we have a stop at 1, and at 1, Alberto is going to introduce the workshop, and we start working directly.
Perfect. Now we can see. We can see, Alberto. We cannot hear you, but we
Are
can
you
see.
hearing? Can you listen to me now?
Now, yes, perfect. Everything super.
Okay, okay. Building the Emptiness, the place for pilgrims. It's a workshop that we will do in the next 3 weeks. And I will begin like this. Everyone is seeing and hearing well? Okay. Have you ever thought about building the emptiness, basic poetry, emotions, and atmospheres? Based on the day-to-day experience of an architect, we propose an approach to the creative process that summons the space where imagination and the spirit of architecture are born for drawings and models that speak of architects and architecture. In 3 sections, we will think about an architecture and space, explore exceptional projects. At the end, you will be able to materialize your idea and the true spirit of architecture. I'm waiting for you. You won't regret this experience. What is emptiness? Emptiness is an inner space surrounded by the enclosure and provides space for living and opportunity for architecture to be experienced. A feeling of emptiness is an happy or frightening feeling that nothing is worldwide, especially when you have tired or you have experienced something upsetting. It's the definition of emptiness. But in architecture is another thing. An emptiness is very large an area of land, sea, or space that has nothing in it. The emptiness of a place is the fact that there is nothing in the emptiness in the desert, for instance. The emptiness connects with the atmosphere in the immediate form of physical perception and is recognized through the emotional sensibility. Architects and designers use the notion of atmosphere to argue that architecture and space is designed and built for people to use and experience. Atmosphere in an immediate form of physical perception recognized through emotional sensitivity. Architects and designers emphasize the architecture and space are created for people to experience, to engage with a new sensory level. The creation of the emptiness in architecture seamlessly connects with that atmosphere by amplifying sensory experience and emotional engagement. Through minimalism and spatial openness, emptiness enhances an intangible qualities of light, sound, and material, allowing atmospheres to shape how spaces are felt and perceived. This synergy transforms architecture into an immersive, contemplative environment. Here we see image from the film, the Denis Villeneuve Dune film, where we feel that this emptiness is continuing appearing in the film. The workshop method thinking and looking and the void as a design strategy that supports the construction of a place through interpretation of other spaces. The techniques that we are utilizing is a tool and method experimentation that allows the identification of strategies and improve a physical place that humans can occupy spiritually. Aims, working from a context that reaffirms the importance of emptiness in all gestures and actions, which constantly confront the constructed space and the natural space where we live our daily lives. Strengths, development perception of need for existence and emptiness, using the creative process as a means of awareness. Like Eduardo Chillida and Jorge Taiza sculptures, emptiness is no longer an absence, but more as something present in the building space. We speak of an active emptiness as an emptiness that generates and provides symbolic and identity space. For instance, this church from a space from Museum of Kiku Art Museum by Tado Ando. The elements, when combined through that we think, can help cultivate an architecture of emptiness emptiness that fosters reflection, calmness, and a deep connection to the environment. The construction of these strategies, of this emptiness, are following the elements can be key guide designs for help you to design what we think you will finish in 3 weeks. One of them is spatial simplicity. I will explain the next class. Play of light and shadows, material restraints, large uninterrupted space, connections to nature, subtle use of color, controlled use of sound, integration of negative space, temporal dimensions, absence of ornamentation, careful farming of views, spatial ambiguity, scale, and proportions. These elements, when combined thoroughly, can help cultivate an architecture of emptiness that fosters reflection, calmness, and a deep connection to the environment. The site. The site I choose is between Murcia and Finisterre in Galicia. Well, why this space? Because it's one of the spots that we can arrive for Santiago Compostela Caminhos. This is all the map with all the caminos to arrive to Santiago Compostela. And the spot that I choose, this is some guys that are crossing the Camino. They cross all over Europe. And this is me last week on the left and me last year in front of Santiago de Compostela. But the place is the Camino de la Muerte. It's this spot here on red. I choose between the beach of Lyras and Arnelas Beach. It's from this here and down. It is fantastic area, and you can choose the spot for work. This is the view from the white circle. This is the ways that you can walk to arrive from one beach to the other. This is the Caminos de Santiago from Finisterre to Murcia. Resuming from the workshop. So, moment. Well, the team, we have explained it, methods. So the techniques, the participants will use various techniques such drawings, models, and other visual tools to explore the development of their projects. The objectives of the workshops is the goals and intention of the work, such as encouraging creativity, enhancing spatial awareness, and focus on specific design challenge. Site, I've explained it. The materials to present in the 3 weeks will be plans, models, drawings of sections, longitudinal and cross, presented with photo montage and collage, but we will do it in the last week for the final presentation, a model in clay or pladur or cardboard. Key dates for this workshop will be 13th September, today is the presentation. 20th September will be the first presentation initial research delivered on Moodle in 24 hours before. 27, another critical presentation. And between the day 30 and 4th of October, I will be presential in Alicante, and I can be more critical and more architectural support for your results for the festival. So for the next week, for next class, I want you to bring a small black garbage bag, a pair of scissors, 3 sheets of A4 paper, and colored pencils or charcoal for drawing, and also Scotch paper for this one initial workshop. Second, work to do in 1 week. Choose the site in the intervention area, draw a section, plans, elevation of the site, think an intervention strategy to create a space for a contemplation of pilgrims of Santiago who came to the coast of death. The space should have at least one place for connection with the sky, another to the sea. It should have an entrance or two, one for entrance, another to leave, exit area. So at the end, you have to think about atmosphere. This is some small biography. Imaginary evidence of Albert Seed, I think with ends. There's another that I will give you the next week. Okay. I will finish from here. I will be open for some questions or doubts that you can have about my presentation.
Any
I
questions?
will send the PowerPoint for Javier to deliver for the students and more material.
Please.
I had a question. Are we gonna get the actual presentation because I couldn't read something?
Yes. He's going to send to us and we deliver to you. As in any case, I have to, I said before, I mean, we work with a platform called Moodle where when we say all of us, students and teachers, upload all the material. Alicante hasn't got it ready. They are working with that. But surely on Monday, Tuesday, we will have it. But don't worry for this weekend that we will send you the presentation. Fantastic. Thank you, Beto. Well. Great. Thank you so much. I think that, guys, we cannot propose a better course. I mean, we are taking people from everywhere here to our class. So just enjoy. I think do your best, enjoy, because it's going to be a memorable experience when you go back, not to your country. Thank you. Thank you all of you for being here.
Alberto, in 3 weeks.
Yes.
Yes, in 3 weeks I will be in Alicante.
Okay. Well, thank you. Bye all, and thank you for being here.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye now.
Bye.
See you soon.